So you want to score in the shootout on command. You want to leave goalies looking like this. Well, you've come to the right place, because in this video, that's exactly what we'll go over. And I'll show you not only one of the best shootout moves, but also one of the easiest, and will guarantee you score more goals in the shootout once you got it down. And make sure to stick around all the way to the end, because I'll give you 3 drills to do so, and also the secret to mastering it. Alright, I've teased you enough. Let's dive in. So at the root of it, all you're gonna do is a forehand side anchor and finish on your backhand. But how do you get there is the question. Well, here's how. You're going to start off going wide to your backhand and then cut across the ice. That's going to get the goalie moving laterally. From there, you're going to get into a wide position, sell it to get the goalie to bite, and then hit the forehand side anchor and finish for an easy backhand goal. That's the formula. You can get creative with anything before the anchor. So you can get creative with how you go out wide. You could play with how you cut across the ice. And of course, you could get creative with how you sell it. The only constant is the pattern and the forehand side anchor finish. That's it. Now, before I show you the easiest and foolproof way, the cheat code as I call it, let's look at some different examples of how to sell it. And what do I mean by selling it? Selling it simply means you are convincing the goalie that you are going to do anything else but the forehand side anchor. Or you're misleading them as to when you're going to do it. Essentially, you're getting them to bite. And as soon as they do, you expose them. So what are some ways of doing that? Well, you can play with your speed. So you can go fast like Beauvillier does here. Or you could go super slow like Zegras. You can obviously go fast and then slow down like McKinnon does here. It really doesn't matter. You can also add a stutter before the anchor like Raquel does as well. And of course, you have your classic leg kick fake shot like we've all seen 1,000 times. We also often see a quick handle on the knob side before pulling it to the forehand for the curl. Zegras does this one often, and we also see the same from Suzuki here as well. Of course, you can combine any one of these together. They're all good and they're all effective, but they're not the cheat code. So what is the cheat code? So the cheat code obviously starts out with the same pattern. You start off wide to your backhand, cut across the middle of the ice and get wide. From there, all you're gonna do is hold the puck on your forehand. Just hold it. And then, and you don't even need to do this, but you open up your blade and curl the puck to your backhand as you anchor. If you don't know how to curl a puck, don't sweat it. This short video will walk you right through it. Now, I hope you can see why this is one of the best and easiest shootout moves. For one, it is extremely effective and so simple. There's no fancy stick handling, there's no back and forth, nothing. Literally hold the puck in your forehand, open up the blade, and anchor. That's it. Now I say it's almost foolproof because you still have to have your eyes up, you still need to be scanning and reading the goalie, and you still need to time when to hit the anchor. That is being patient for the goalie to make their move and then exposing them. But all that will come with a couple attempts. Don't worry. Now what happens, we've all been there, you're going against the same goalie and they know your move. They know you're going forehand side anchor. Don't sweat it. Use it. Do literally everything the same. Hit the anchor, curl the puck, but then at the last second, cut back the other way. You can do that with either a soft drag, another anchor, or even a punch. Obviously, this is more challenging, but still effective. An easier but less effective version of this is something called the Raquel special, where you're gonna sell the anchor, but just by lifting up your toes. So you're not gonna do any type of big cutback, you just lift your toes. And then when the goalie bites, you continue going straight. Now for this to work, you have to hit the anchor early enough to give you the time and space to continue straight and put it around the goalie. And that's if they bite on it. So that's the cheat code. Now let's get into how you practice it and what to focus on. So your first drill is a really simple anchor to anchor. So you're gonna anchor one way and then anchor the other way. Here, I want you focusing on lifting up those toes and getting aggressive heel pressure with the other foot. Next, you're gonna add a corkscrew in between. So you're going to do corkscrew, anchor one way, corkscrew, anchor the other way. Here, I want you to focus on getting wide. So I want you to be at least double shoulder width. Finally, for the finish, we're going to work on our curl to backhand shelf. Here, you're going to stand in front of the net and just work on curling the puck to your backhand and shelving it. Here, I want you focusing on really elevating that backhand. You can also add a little anchor as you curl the puck. To add even more deception to the finish, you can track your head over your stick as you open up the blade. That will drop your shoulder and really sell the fake shot even more. I have one more bonus drill for you, which is doing a forehand side anchor to a backhand soft drag, repeated, just in case the goalie catches on. After that, put it all together, either on a goalie if you have the opportunity, or even on an empty net and use your imagination. Now, before I get to the secret to mastering this move, if you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Finally, the secret. Here it is. Rotation. It's not enough to just lift your toe. It's not enough to just open up your blade, obviously depending on your level of competition. If you really want to increase your odds of success and turn on an absolute dime and really sell it, then you need to add rotation. So here's how you're going to do that. You're going to start off the ice in a wide-ish position, about 1.5 shoulder width. And you can add width as you feel more comfortable. From there, you're going to slightly stagger your feet with your anchor foot in front. Then with your hands on your hips, you're going to rotate. So you're rotating everything. Your chest, your hips, your head, everything. You're not just rotating your chest. You're not just rotating your hips. You're rotating everything. So let's watch how McDavid does it. Notice his hips start facing here. And then as soon as he hits that anchor, watch how fast his hips and chest rotate around. So they go from facing this way to this way instantly. And also notice how staggered his feet are as well. So to practice this, you're just going to rotate back and forth. And also make sure you swap which leg is in front. What you may also notice is as you rotate, if your ankle is loose, your Y angle will decrease and you'll get this very nice collapsed ankle. That will take you on an even tighter and sharper arc on the ice. Again with McDavid, watch as he rotates, his Y angle goes from here to here. All of that is from the rotation and keeping his ankle really relaxed. Now this is great on the ice, but not so much off the ice. So to avoid this, point your foot in. That will allow your hips to rotate freely with internal hip rotation and also keep your ankle and knee in a safe position. Another coaching cue is you don't want to lock out this back leg. You want to keep it relaxed and with a slight bend. From there, you can add some puck control. So rotate everything one way as you open up the blade and then rotate everything the other way as you curl the puck to your backhand. For this, you don't have to have your feet staggered, but I do recommend you point both feet in. Rotation will also give you leverage to elevate the backhand. So it really is the key to mastering this move. And so that's it. You just learned how to master the cheat code and also the anchor itself. So now when you work on those 3 drills on the ice, you can add to your focus rotation, staggering your feet, and keeping your ankle relaxed. So try it out, and if you do, tag me on Instagram and I'll give you a shout out. Christian did, and he put the goalie in an absolute spin cycle while executing this move to perfection. And this could be you next. If you want more examples of this move to analyze and inspire you, I have over 20 examples of this exact movement pattern in my mechanics library, along with hundreds of other NHL clips. If you want to learn more about that and get access, see the link in my description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.